Hi, this is Rob Tate with Downing Street Brokers, here to talk to you about the coronavirus. You like that intro? Is it funny? So, all joking aside, we are kind of in what we're referring to as the coronavirus economy. And this video is kind of be a little bit of a three-parter. The first one, we're going to talk about what kind of we're doing in real estate space to navigate the coronavirus. The second thing we're going to talk about is the general economy and kind of what happens with a coronavirus recession. And then third, kind of what we're doing right now in the community to help with the coronavirus impact on the immediate effect. So what we're doing with the current coronavirus is we're actually pretty well tooled to deal with this for our buyers and sellers. We've had some out-of-state sellers that, for whatever reason, needed to sell their secondary home or their primary residence when they weren't around. And so we're very adept at dealing with somebody who doesn't need to come into the house on the sell side, as well as we've helped buyers purchase homes that were not in state. So basically, we're going to treat all of our listings and our buyers, if they need and want us to, as if they were out of state. What that means is all of our listings have Matterport, can do walkthroughs. We can be on the phone with clients while they're looking through the Matterport, describing the house to them in such a way that they're able to experience what the house is kind of like without having to go in it. We're hoping this will actually help a lot of our listings qualify out buyers that would otherwise like the pictures enough online to want to do a showing, but after a Matterport walkthrough decide that might not be the best house for them, and thus reduce the rate or the possibility of infection in the house. In addition, our agents are going to go into all of our buyers' houses if they're needed to and preview the house, do a video walkthrough, give them an idea of the experience, the feel for that particular house to see if they would actually want to buy that house at a high level to go in it and possibly expose themselves to a little bit of risk. Now, not saying that the risk is huge or anything like that, but we know we need to navigate in this particular environment the risks associated with spreading this disease too big, too fast, and overloading the healthcare system. So the second thing, a coronavirus economy. By the time this video goes out, there might be a little bit more data and information. It feels like, we're in dog years of the news cycle. It feels like we're in dog years of the news cycle, and basically anything can happen at any time. What we're kind of preparing for is a 30 to 60 day shutdown of big public things, restaurants, bars, etc. And what that will mean is everything else is going to really slow down. We're going to feel a slowdown of the economy. We're going to feel a slowdown of real estate sales. We're going to feel a slowdown of just regular activity. That's going to cause a big ripple effect in the economy, I think, as everybody's kind of talking about. I got into business in the Great Recession, back in the day. And so what I know and what I learned from that is that people still need to buy and sell their house. And it takes really smart agents who understand that kind of marketing, who understand that kind of opportunity. And I also know that some of my richest clients help develop their wealth with and through the Great Recession. There's opportunities in recessions. And so some people are very much looking forward to the opportunities that are going to be created here. And real estate's going to be a big play. I don't think real estate is going to be like the Great Recession where it was before. We'll see an impact, but where the Great Recession was so impacted because the housing market helped create the recession, that's not the case here. And so there's going to be a lot of opportunity for investment real estate. Move up buying is going to really come back, where it hasn't really been the best investment to move up buy as the market continues to chase. And we'll do more videos and stuff like that on it, but kind of prepare yourself that this is going to be a great market to think about buying real estate, investing in, improving your portfolio. And as I was joking, what hasn't lost 20% in the last 3 weeks? Denver real estate. We are projecting and looking forward or looking into a recession of some nature, and we're going to position our clients to benefit from that. That's one of our commitments. Downing Street Brokers wants to be at the intersection of your wealth. So if you have any questions on that, please reach out to us. Finally, and I've been really excited to announce this, we started a charity called Hunger Free a little bit ago. The goal was to help feed kids. We understood that there are a lot of kids out there that couldn't be fed, that were going hungry consistently, and we really had a heart to help them. Right now, and the big vehicle for us to do that was a benefits concert, right? Clearly, that's not going to go on right now. And so what we're going to do is, instead of taking 10% of our proceeds and profit to go into the concert, which we were doing, we're going to take that money and we're going to help buy food and distribute it. But what we're also going to do is we're going to help pay the mortgage, rent, and utilities, and I'm hearing utilities are the biggest one, of anybody majorly affected by this. So we're going to reach out to bar owners and restaurateurs and say, who did you have to lay off? And as we are able to still do business, who can we reach out to? Who can we help during this time to help them get through all of this? We're actually really well connected with Friends and Family, which is the biggest bartender kind of benefits group out there, and we're going to be talking to them. Who do we need to help out? So what Downing Street Brokers is really going to do is we're going to lean more into our community than we really ever have been before. So if you have any questions on that, if you know people affected by that, if you're listening to this, you're like, man, I was laid off, let us know. Shoot me an email. We want to do what we can to reach out and help people during this time. Also understand this will pass. We'll get through this. I've seen a lot of people, on both sides. One group of people said this is way too extreme. The other people who are absolutely freaking out. And I'm encouraging intelligence. I'm encouraging moderation. Be safe. Be smart. Certainly wash your hands and make sure you have food in your house. But don't profiteer on going and buying a bunch of toilet paper and reselling it. I think times like this, we can really prove that we're a great society that reaches out and puts our literal arms around people, because you can't do that right now, and shows them love and support. So that's what we're leading here at Downing Street Brokers. If you guys have any questions, comments, concern, reach out to me. I'm here. Phone numbers below, emails below. We'd love to hear from you. We'd love to dialogue. And thanks so much for watching.